December 1878, Joseph was a frail child. At age 7, he got smallpox, leaving his face scared. He did well at school, but his mom wanted him to become a priest. In 1901, he joined in the Social Democratic Labour Party. He did well, but after 1 year, he was arrested for a labor strike. Joined the last name of Joseph is Stalin, meaning still in Russian.
In Russia.
Lenin, exiled in Switzerland, appointed Joseph Stalin to serve on the First Central Committee of the Bolshevik Party. The Soviet Union had Lenin as first leader. During this, Stalin continued to move up the ladder. In 1922, he became Secretary General of the Central Committee of the Communist Party, which enabled him to appoint his allies to government jobs and grow political base of support. After Lenin died in 1924, Stalin eventually outmaneuvered his rivals and won the power struggle for control of the Communist Party.
Stalin wanted a totalitarian state and launched his campaign to anyone who threatened his power. He also believed that men and women were equal. Some of his goals included increasing the output of capital goods. These goods were coal, iron, and machinery. He also wanted to gain as much power as he could for himself and the apex of society in the Soviet Union.
The Great Terror. This was when Stalin ruthlessly persecuted and executed his enemies. The Cold War, which was the duel between the Soviet Union and the U.S., and the 5-year plan, which was intended to bring the Soviet industry up to speed with other nations.
In June 1947, Stalin rejected aid from the Marshall Plan. In 1950, Stalin granted North Korea permission to invade South Korea. On March 1953, Stalin was in poor health and died of a stroke.
Stalin's end of dictatorship started before his death. He was very paranoid and felt threatened by the growing opposition towards him. Stalin's death came on March 5, 1953, due to a massive heart attack.
Soviet leader exercised greater political power than any other figure in history. He consolidated his position by intense police terror, helped defeat Germany in 1941 through 1945, and extended Soviet terror controls to include a belt of Eastern European states. In 1902, he was arrested for coordinating a labor strike and exiled to Siberia, the first of his many arrests and exiles in the fledgling years of the Russian Revolution.